First off, shout out to Santa Monica Studios because they were able to pull off a legendary revival. They were able to bring back one of the biggest faces of Sony's entire category. Yes, Mr. Anger Management himself, Kratos. And people were bamboozled when this game had got announced because it had been 13 years since we last seen Kratos in action. So let me just paint the picture for you. It's June 2016, we're at E3, and Santa Monica is dropping their trailer. And it starts off with Atreus, and he's walking into this house. But you hear this voice that you heard before. And as he's coming out of the darkness, no, it's not Batman, it's your boy Kratos with the famous line, "I am hungry." Maybe they might throw me in there. I don't know. I think that was pretty good. And the crowd went nuts, bro. I mean, these are the moments that gamers live for. It was spectacular. Since then, we've got 2 certified bangers from this studio. We got the 2018 reboot, which won Game of the Year easily by a landslide. And then we also got Ragnarok, which came out around 2022. And the only reason why this game lost, let's be honest, Elden Ring. And apparently everybody just hates their life and want to suffer, but it is what it is. But recently, The Gamer had dropped an article talking about, is there a possibility of getting us another God of War and what is going on? And down here in the article, it says that Henderson once again claims that a new main line of God of War is in development, but drops a bit of a bombshell by claiming that Kratos will be equipped with an Egyptian sword this time around, which obviously implies 2 things. And I'm not gonna lie, the reactions online was insane. People is loving the fact that Kratos is making his way to Egypt, and I feel like a lot of people have been waiting for this moment. But now we have to paint a different picture. Now, usually I don't like to spoil games because I know that people plan to play these, but in order to paint this different picture or get a full version of what is going on, just letting you know, I'm sorry in advance. But at the end of Ragnarok, Atreus and Kratos and Freya, save the day, and Atreus wants to go find the giants, so he goes off to his own journey. And then Kratos and Freya stay behind in the Norse realm to protect the peace and make sure everything is okay. Now, this could lead to 2 different possibilities because Santa Monica has not confirmed anything. 1, we could be getting a solo Atreus game, or 2, we could be going straight into Kratos and Freya in Egypt. And I feel like I've said this in my previous videos, but the first thing that came into mind was it reminded me of like Spider-Man, how we've always gotten the Peter Parker experience through all of the years. And with this most recent one that Insomniac Games had came out with, they introduced a new character, Miles, and people liked Miles so much that he was able to get his own game. But it was more than that. It was more of trying to transition into the future, to move past the old characters that we've been recycling over for years. And I feel like that's the same way with The Last of Us, with Joel and Ellie, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Miles Morales, and also in this situation, Kratos and Atreus. But in conclusion, I think an Atreus solo game would be super fire. Just off the bat, having Kratos as your father is the wildest start to a journey. Not gonna lie, we've seen this man from the OG God of War, the blood-hungry man-savage god of destruction, literally destroying gods, become this humble and wiser and reserved father figure. And it was a amazing and different transitions. So it would be nice to see how Atreus grows and how he's able to bring more diversity to this franchise, that if they're going to push this character, let's see what he has to offer. But on the other hand, I don't think anyone would be disappointed if we just went straight to another Kratos game, because there's no such thing of getting enough of this character. I mean, he is literally like the LeBron James of Sony, like the best to do it, and no one ever wants to see this man leave. So whichever Santa Monica Studios goes, honestly, I have belief in you guys. I really appreciate you for reviving my childhood. This is one of the best series that Sony or even in gaming history has put out there, and I'm really excited to see what this next chapter has to unfold. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Also join the Discord where we talk about all types of gaming news and join the community. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to be caught up on all the hottest gaming news. Other than that, see ya.